Hello guys, and today we are going to be playing some One More Night. And this is a FNAF roguelike. I just skipped the wait to get into this game because it was because I tried to play it before, but it just somehow it backfired on me, and I accidentally stopped the recording when I was about to go against my favorite threat. So I hope I just want to get that threat again, maybe, because he's really fun to deal with, honestly. So I'm just gonna keep rolling for him. Actually, should I? Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna keep going for him. So now we have Barry, Mango, and the puppet, which is what I had last time. So the puppet is obviously just what the puppet is in FNAF 2. Barry just goes from the stage to the So he's in the stage. You have to look at him when he goes into the dining room. Mango appears right here to shine a flashlight at him, and Puppet is obviously just what is. Oh, there's Mango here. You just gotta shine him while you're dead. And then Barry, yep, you can just keep Barry in the dining room anyways, because it's just so easy to keep him in there. But this is basically just a FNAF roguelike type game, where all of the threats and all of the items and everything for this game are fully randomized. So you'll get a new run each time with new guys. There's I think maybe about 40 maybe guys now, 30 to 40 guys. I don't exactly know if there's because I think the video I just recently watched about this game, it said there to be 36, so I think there's maybe about 36 to 40 guys right now. Anyways, we're already done the first night because each nights take about 1 minute 30 seconds. Anyways, we have the Fox, which is literally one of the easiest animatronics to deal with, as Fox is on the same exact camera with the puppet, and yeah. And you kind of just have to shine him when he gets close. It's really easy to deal with. But it's going really well right now. But I can show you what he does, because I'll be on that camera anyways, really fast. So Foxy's in this prize corner. You gotta shine the flashlight when he appears. See that Pirate's Cove? You have to shine the flashlight when he appears. Anyways, now we just gotta wait. Because only at the start of the night, absolutely nothing happens. Until one guy comes and then everybody else comes. But for right now, it's gonna feel really boring, as there's absolutely no animatronics that could really go. See, there's Foxy that's trying to flashlight at him to go away. Because he saw that Foxy because he was on the camera. He was on the Pirate's Cove, looking out. Basically, if he gets to a specific point, then he'll start running down, and we're kind of just cooked. Oh, there he is again. Gotta shine him. Yeah, sometimes they have different outlines of the characters sometimes, and sometimes they don't, which kind of gets me kind of just it's confusing. Where did Freddy go? Oh, there we go. Second night done. So now we get to pick another threat. So we got Withered Freddy, which is just old Barry. But also if FNAF, the people that make FNAF, Scott Coffin, or just anybody who actually works on the FNAF game, don't copyright strike me. This is just a fan game that it's actually really fun. But anyways, old Barry, whatever, old Freddy. He's mask one, same for old Bonnie, which is just Withered Bonnie. And we got a pillar, which is literally just a pillar. That's nothing. It's nothing else. It's literally just a pillar. You can see, it's a pillar. See? Oh, see, it slowly gets a bit bigger, but it's literally just a pillar. So it may be a bit hard to deal with, but it's not even that bad. Bro, I really want to get my favorite character in this game, Raptor, because he's annoying sometimes, but I really like his design. And I will show you what he looks like when we find him. In the last run, I found him pretty quickly, in which I was about to start using him until the recording ended, because, yeah, I currently just have it at a point where I'm not going to accidentally stop recording, because I have it because like the flashlight thing for specific characters is gonna be really annoying. So, and when I was flashing the light, I accidentally made it so then he was like, oh yeah, here's better. But I accidentally made it so I just couldn't flash the flashlight, and while I was tinkering with it, I accidentally ended the recording. So this is the second try. Anyways, we're on to the next night 4, and this time we get to pick a penalty. This is a penalty type night where we have to pick a penalty or else. Getting overtime is yeah, you can't get like 2 overtimes, but it does get really hard at the end. So I normally go for like claustrophobia, which is just third choice is reduced. But honestly, claustrophobia is actually like, I feel like claustrophobia actually is like better. I feel like it's a good penalty, as there's like less threats, which means it's less harder to actually die. Although the bad part about that is where you pick more penalties, which kind of just is probably why it is a penalty at first. But sometimes sometimes you need to use that sometimes to make it a bit easier on you. But yeah, in those first nights, it's really, really boring. There's nothing to do. Also, yeah, I can see at the top that there's specific subtitles for specific characters when they move. Some of them don't have those subtitles, so you kind of just gotta be really careful on what you do and really mindful on where the animatronics are and like all the threats are and how to deal with them, and then just deal with them when you actually see them close. Although for all these characters, they just have different specific subtitles, so I can actually see when they're about to go. I don't think Foxy has this as subtitles, but anyways, we're done night 6. So Mart or the math guy. Mart basically is like an annoying guy on the camera. He basically follows the camera that you're on. He will not be on the camera. He's on like the camera system or on the tablet thing, and he kind of just follows you on the cameras, and he stuns you if he touches you. He's a really fun guy to deal with. But math is kind of could actually just get you cooked, as math is basically just another way to get you cooked by all the other animatronics around. So I'm gonna pick a Mart on this. Ooh, look at that. We got quickly out, which the night is 5 seconds shorter, and because we got 1 overtime, that's basically overtime kind of just gets fully like just no dead, because now we have quickly out, which quickly out is actually a really good thing. So then you can have more overtimes and you won't really have to worry. So now technically you don't have any overtimes. We can use that. You can see he's following the camera that we're on, and basically when he touches us, we get stunned. So let me show you what he does here. He stuns you for a little bit, and then that gives everybody a lot of time to get you. I just decided to do it just because. And yeah, he's on each of the nights forever. Like, he never actually like gets off the camera system. He's kind of just like, sometimes he could be really annoying, but sometimes he could be like really crazy, because sometimes you get really close calls to where you're just about to die, but then like you just somehow survive for absolutely no reason. Anyways, there's like different vents that the specific vent guys can come out of, and there's like, and for a specific character, there's like a little vent there, like in the middle, not like with one of the vents, because there's a specific character in this game that I pick a lot, because he's actually pretty easy to deal with. But I won't have to really talk about him for a bit. We're already about to finish this night, but just saying, I really like this game. It's really fun. I think I will probably make this my main game now. Okay, so we got the Golden Freddy, or not the Golden Freddy of this game, the non-Golden Freddy. This could have been the Golden Freddy. So we got Math Guy and Golden Freddy, which basically, yeah, it's Yellow Berry. You gotta shine him with your flashlight from the cameras, from the maintenance area, because he starts in the backstage and he'll go to the maintenance, and then you gotta flash him before he takes a lot of your power. And the math guy just gives you a math question, so we're gonna do him. And now we have the penalties. We got, after dealing with Mango, he'll stay on the warning state once. Which I don't exactly know what that is. Even more math is the second math question. Or Rusty Crank kind of just makes it take longer to wind, which could actually make it really, really annoying. But I don't even think we even have that right now. I don't even think we've even used that this run. Yeah, I've never even used that this run. Don't know why, though, but whatever. Anyways, it's night 6. We're probably going to get to, like, night 7 or 8. I don't exactly know what night specifically. But I'm probably going to end it on the 7th night after the picking. But yeah, basically for the Rusty Crank, it kind of just makes Puppet's box harder to wind up. See, it takes way longer now. It goes finally up now. It takes way longer. It's not that longer, but in later nights, it could be really bad for us. But yeah, I'm probably going to end it on this night, though, probably. Oh, see, if you shine a flashlight in the camera, Mart actually goes away from you. So that's kind of just the way to get Mart away from you when you really need to use. Oh, you really need to get away from Mart. Get away, Mart. There you go. Oh, there's Raz math. We gotta get a question. 1 + 6 = 8. Because I'm not saying the specific word. Because I'm never ever gonna say it in my videos. Also, I may show like all the characters' jump scares, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but that definitely will take a lot of time for runs. So we got Jordy jump scare, which is actually really bad, as you won't even be able to see when he's gonna come to one of your doors. He comes to any of your doors, you kind of just gotta know he's there, and you gotta shut it on him. So he's like gonna be really annoying. So I gotta just do Void, which I think when the first time that me and my brother played it, it was like really hard for us to deal with. But until I figured out that you can kind of just walk over it, like without having to worry about it, because like if you step in it, you start shrinking down. But basically, if you stay in the void for not long enough time, you kind of just die. We thought it was bad, but it's actually not even that bad. It's not even that bad when you actually know how to deal with it. Oh, so yeah, sorry if it's still too loud, but I can't really fix that right now, as I'm already in our night. But yeah, I'll probably end it the first part of this night. There's probably gonna be a lot of parts to this, until I die at least. But yeah, still, basically the office strategies are like really easy. But obviously, haven't really been picking too many office guys, although this is supposed to be. But I'm picking all the easier camera guys. As Mart isn't that bad, you can just go shine, and he's away. Dries math. 3 + 4 = 7. Also, if I mess up one of those math questions, that means I'm it's like kind of just hard for me to deal in it with that time. Perfect. Shine Mango. There we go. Okay, so that was probably going to be the final night, but let's just pick the penalty for this night. So we got even more math, which just gives us a second math question. That's still really bad. We got Fox's rush down. The longer you ignore him, the faster it'll go, which actually could be really bad. And updated pathfinding, you can just path to both of the doors, which we're probably going to pick, as we can just keep Barry in the dining room 100% of the time. But anyways, that was the end of part 1. So, bye guys, and hopefully the second part doesn't come out. Anyways, bye guys.